Hello there, Soul Tribe. Welcome back to my channel, The African Gypsy. My name is Sunshine. There's going to be sudden movement or a sudden realization, something happening very quickly and unexpectedly. So there could be clarity in a situation that has been very unclear for the longest time. Then the clarity suddenly comes in and you're like, oh, so this is what was happening. That's what's behind A, B, and C. Sudden change, sudden information coming in. So there might even be information coming in that's going to make you suddenly change course because of whatever you're going to hear, whatever information you're going to get. I also see creative expression coming in here. So you're going to need to relieve yourself of all the different emotions you've been going through by really zoning in on your creativity, listening to your inner self, taking time to just doodle, draw, crochet, knit, whatever it may be. Right. Let's find out what is happening for the collective. Archangels Michael, Gabriel, Raphael, Ariel. Good spirits only allowed on this channel in my collective. Negative is not allowed. Can we have clear, concise messages, please, for the collective? God protects me, even as He protects all the people who come onto my channel. Thank you. I've already done a pre-shuffle. So there's definitely the end of a cycle, a close of a cycle for something new to come in. I also see that some of you have started to really value yourselves a whole lot differently. You're like, you know what? If I'm going to do A, B, and C, I need to do such and such. I value myself more. I value my time, my efforts, my skills, my expertise. I value my morals differently. You know, I make different decisions. And this is bringing in a lot of abundance for you. Abundance of all sorts, abundance of support, help from the universe and all of that. I also see important family matters coming in, messages coming in as well. Some of you may possibly be getting good news about some sort of a business. In the past, some of you may have had the help of a legal friend of yours, an influential legal friend, a lawyer or legal person giving some valid advice, and it would have been in your best interest to follow the advice you're given. In your current circumstances, I do see the harvest coming in after doing a lot of hard work. Some of you have taken care of paperwork. You've been building up, you've been working behind the scenes quietly, and now you're getting the harvest, you're getting the results of what you're doing. Wow, so many pentacles were in Virgo season, so that's why this suit of cups is coming out of, not cups, of coins is coming out. So for some of you, someone is being offered a job, someone's getting a job, they're getting a new beginning, a start of a new financially beneficial relationship is coming in for someone. This is really quite nice news. And you're listening to your intuition, listening to your gut feeling, and I see that there may be a man who's making a judgment in your favor. We've got the two very influential men. It's almost like the same facet of the same person. Maybe this influential friend of yours is also making a judgment in your favor. So this advice is concerning some sort of a message that has come in or that you received. They're advising you on how to deal with some sort of correspondence. This is what I'm picking up. And some of you, with all of this, you're wanting to get a positive response from some place you've applied to, whether it's a job, a home, whatever it is you've applied for. So you're waiting to get a positive response, and it may very well come in. I do see you taking action towards the things that you want, because the Queen of Wands is one of the few queens who are actually sitting ready for action. She's ready to lift up her dresses a little higher. No, not lift them like that, guys. Just to sort of hitch them up a little bit and get the job done. Run across if she needs to run or whatever. She's full of action. She's action-packed. Well, it doesn't surprise me with the Eight of Wands coming up right there as well. So it's looking like sudden information is coming and you're taking action on the information as soon as it comes in. You're not waiting for the information to go cold or anything like that. You're acting on hot information, whatever this call or communication that's coming through for you. Okay, what's happening? Let's clarify a little bit. Yeah, you're getting clarity, and this clarity is really helping you to release some things that you previously didn't know, maybe even about what has been a blockage in your financial life, or yeah, again, finances, and someone's giving some wise advice. I also see that you might be meeting up with an old advisor, someone who's advised you in the past, and there's a reconciliation with them, and they're like, hey, remember last time I advised you A, B, and C? Now I'm here again. I'm now advising you to go further with uh, DEF. Okay, what do we need to know right now for the collective? Clear, concise messages. Okay, Spirit wants us to tell a story today, so we're going to do just that. I hope you guys are taking good care of yourself. Thank you very much for subscribing to my channel, for liking my content and sharing it. Please be sure to tap the little bell icon at the bottom so that you can be notified every time I post a video. So I see that, oh yeah, okay, this is quite clear. You're getting some news that someone has acted recklessly without thinking things through, kind of like wishing that pigs would fly, without really thinking out the actions or the consequences of their actions. They came rushing in, and after they did that, they realized that it was an unwise decision, but this is something that they were bent on. They were obsessed with taking this action or doing whatever it is that they were doing, and you're getting communication about that. And as this is coming in, you're seeing that this person had choices all the time, yet they decided to cause some sort of confusion and to make decisions that weren't the best. They didn't really weigh out their options before they went through, and now they're kind of like, okay, I'm just going to free fall. But this person may be someone who's a bit of a karmic, I'm picking up. I didn't think I was going to do a comic reading today, but anyway, we'll channel what Spirit brings in. But as you know, with this devil energy here we've got an angel right there tampering the energies, transmutating all the dark that has been sent towards you into light. Yeah, so it feels like someone was doing the most to try and send some sort of energy towards you, some sort of entity. I did get a download while I was preparing to do this reading, and I saw someone working with a very dark kind of I wouldn't even call this person a healer. That would be to bastardize the name. I wouldn't even call them a witch doctor either, because still that would be to bastardize the name of many good men and women who have answered their callings to help other people. But they were working with this person who delves in a lot of deep, dark things, wanting to usurp power, wanted to take other people's gifts and guardians, but it didn't work out. And they were seeing all these things. They had power as long as they were not seen, they were not discovered. And the minute they were seen, the power ended. Now, as I'm just speaking about this download, this person is now having sleepless nights, all up in their head and worry, seeing themselves, with this little figure, they're seeing everything spiraling down, as they're being forced to walk away from some situation. And as they walk away, they continue to watch someone being happy and very confident and taking action towards the things that they want and manifesting what they want. These are people who want to take shortcuts. They don't want to do the work. They just want to wake up with the biceps, but they don't want to lift a single weight. They don't want to go to the gym. They don't want to have the dedication and stuff like that. That kind of energy. Yeah, this is someone who was a very cutthroat. I said earlier on about someone being reckless, cutthroat, very impatient, a bit of a bad temper, sometimes ill-mannered as well. And now the chickens are coming home to roost. I think this came up in one of the readings that I posted over the past few days. The chickens are coming home to roost with the judgment reversed. They're being forced to reconcile with their actions, and say, okay, I did this, it's caused A, B, and C. Because this is a person who acted without thinking. Now, in the aftermath of the frenzy of action and having lots of karmic little demonic cheerleaders cheering them on to say, yeah, let's do this, we can totally do that. Now doth he feel his cloak hang about him like a giant's robe on a dwarfish thief. Now they're seeing that, and now these people are in conflict. This could be members of a family or a grouping that is similar in some way. Now they're having so much conflict and all of that, having to reflect on their actions for the first time, because the universe does do that to people. When you don't take time to think about your actions, universe will force you to have to reflect on them in some way. Okay, let's follow another storyline for the collective. Okay, that was too fast, guys. Okay, the tower showed itself, but let's try this again. What does the collective need to know from this reading here? Clear, concise messages. Yeah, someone may be dealing with heartbreak and betrayal over something to do with a house or a property or some celebration that was supposed to happen, some event, and they're feeling stabbed in the back. This could be playing out for some of you more in the month of Scorpio, or you could be a Scorpio and you're sitting down to really think about what happened. Let's find out what the betrayal was. What happened here? Let's try and solve this mystery right here. Let's get some spiritual intel. The cheeky madams will help us. What happened right here? Yeah, one of my favorites. To win any battle, you should have the right resources and strategies, because victory does not come by chance. So someone is feeling heartbroken because they feel like they lost some battle because they lack the resources or the strategy. Yeah, someone's trying to fool them. We're asking what the betrayal. Someone's trying to fool them, sending a message, maybe a scam, or maybe someone's got multiple profiles and they're sending messages as different people to see if you're going to pick up the energy. If they use a different name, if they use a different profile picture, are you going to pick them up? Yet you're still picking them up, and you might be kind of like feeling like, well, why did that have to happen? That's quite heartbreaking, and a new approach may be needed in the situation with whatever you're dealing with. That's the strategy coming through. Lately, that's the message that's been coming through, that one of the strategies is a new approach in your strategies. What do we have here? Someone is now eating humble pie, maybe because they tried to betray you in this way, and now they've been forced by universe. A sudden turn of events has forced them to have to, like I said, reconcile. Like I said, they enjoyed seeing you suffering. The tragedy voyeurs would sit there front row and say, ooh, I wonder what's going to happen. These are people who come by and cast spells, excuse me, cast spells, and then want to see if the spells are actually working or not. I mean, if you look at this card a different way, we could see, is she trying to pull the swords out, or is she coming to check that the job has been done? Yeah. They enjoyed seeing you suffering, traveling from timeline to timeline, creating chaos, and waiting to see. Yeah, they're eating humble pie, and now they want to apologize, but my ego is more important. The ego is telling them, no, that's below you. What's done is done, and that's it. They're just going to have to live with it. That's just how it is. But Spirit is saying you're not alone, because I'll just fight on your behalf. What else do the cheeky madams have to say about this betrayal here? So you might be hearing inside the news of someone having to eat humble pie. This person's down for the count. Yeah, down for the count for sure. Something's about to wind up. Something's about to be concluded. We did have that reading a couple of weeks ago where all the sevens came through. You might want to go back to some of those readings. You'll be quite shocked, like, oh my gosh, this was like a month ago, and Sunshine said this, and this situation had not even come out, and all of that. Yeah, this could be someone who's dealing with a family, where there have been family secrets, and someone's trying to brainwash them into knowing the family, into not knowing the family secrets, or just feeling like, oh, it's all a lie, gaslighting them, telling them, no, it never happened, never really happened, didn't happen that way. No, you're all remembering everything all wrong. That's not how it happened. One of those cases, and you're like, no, I know damn well sure that this happened, and there's no way you can tell me that. I just imagined a whole section, a whole episode. Spirit is asking to shift your perspective in this situation. I hope this is making sense to you. Let's see what the key of this reading is. What does Spirit want us to know? What's the key? Yeah, something's being revealed, and someone is starting to listen to their intuition as they walk away from a situation that they feel they've learned their lessons. They know all that's meant to be known. Yeah, light has been shed on a situation about something that happened in the past. Yeah, it happened in the past, and light is coming through with the sun and the moon and the past. Of course, we are in the Mercury retrograde, so it's quite natural for light to be shed and for universe to bring us back to past things. Let's just see real quick here what happened in the past. What happened in the past here for the collective? Someone thought it would be easy to do what? In the past, it was easier to get someone down, I suppose. And light is being shed on what happened in the past, maybe in someone's childhood, where someone may have been sacrificed, and people thought it would be easy to keep you. Again, they took pleasure in your pain. This is what happened in the past. It was easy for them to betray you because they took pleasure in your pain. Your pain was a pair for them. It's like a person walking around with a shopping cart full of your broken memories and all the heartbreak that you've had in your life. And they're like, ooh, look at this. This looks like disappointment 101. Oh, let's get that there for her or for him. Oh, look at this. This is the time that this didn't work out for them. Oh, let's pile up in the shopping trolley. Binge eating on your pain and all of that. Again, now they're eating humble pie. Yeah. And all of this is being revealed. This is one of the key of these readings for some of you who are logged on to this reading. What else do we need to know? Again, a new approach may be required. Okay. Right, the madams have spoken today. They've taken us back to a new approach is required to the way you view the past and how you heal from it. What else do we need to know here for the collective spirit? What do we need to know for the collective? What is the Eight of Wands? Yeah, something has come full circle. You now know all that there is to know, which is exactly what this card is saying as well. You now know all that there is to know about a certain situation, and you have definitely learned your lesson, because I feel these were karmic lessons. This could have been things where you've learned your lessons, you've moved forward. As you're walking there, you're watching some sort of close combat, some people having a serious disagreement. What is the disagreement about, and what is this to do with you? About the ending of a cycle, something being put to rest, what has come to an end, what's come to a rest. Something that you always intuitively knew that, you know what, these people are getting along because they're ganging up to take pleasure in my suffering, but they'll soon turn those knives against each other. Yeah, this came up in a reading that I channeled as well a few weeks ago. Yeah, and you're just deciding, you know what, I'm taking a different route. My intuition is telling me to take a different route. I need to make a decision. And this decision is going to lead you to a wish fulfillment. And you're really taking control of your life, bossing up and making big boss moves to make sure that your dreams do come true. Let's find out what's the sudden occurrence that's happening there. This is like almost the equivalent of a tower kind of energy. What's happening there? Again, something from the past is coming to light suddenly. And you're making a decision about it, and you're seeing things from a different perspective. Spirit did say shift your perspective. So there's information that you're not aware of right now that's going to come in, and it's going to shift the course of your actions, going to shift the way you've been looking at things and all of that. Yeah, but you're going to need to be very patient and avoid excesses of all sorts. Respond, don't react. In the Mercury retrograde, it's important to speak clearly, speak what you mean and mean what you speak, and speak slowly and clearly if necessary so you're understood properly. Yeah. So something that you thought was done and over is going to start moving on. I feel like it's like this. Yeah, you thought that something was done, it was finished, but then there's a transformation coming to that situation, and things are moving forward in this Virgo season. And because you're very focused, look at both of these, they're focused. This is the same globe that the Hermit has got. All right, guys, I hope this reading has been helpful for someone. And it's giving you insight. If you'd like to book your personal reading, be sure to contact me. My details are down in the description box down below. And if you'd like to purchase my money oils, the love oils, and the cleansing salts, contact me. My details are down there in the description box as well. I wish you so much love and so much light and so much healing. Until the next one, Sunshine signing out.